You've spent years carrying the weight of everyone's expectations, trying to be perfect, trying to be liked, trying to fit in. But tell me this, and has it ever made you free? No, it's made you smaller. It's made you quieter. It's made you forget who you are. You care so much about what others think that you've forgotten what you think. You've become a reflection of their opinions, not your own truth. Every glance, every comment, every bit of judgment feels like a knife in your chest. But here's the thing. The world will never stop judging. No matter how good you are, someone will always find a reason to doubt you. So why keep trying to please people who will never understand your fire? Why keep explaining your dreams to those who've already decided you'll fail? The truth is, caring too much is a prison. The walls are made of opinions, and the key is detachment. When you stop caring about their approval, you start hearing your own voice again. You start walking lighter. You start living free. You weren't born to impress the world. You were born to impact it. So let them talk. Let them doubt. You just keep walking. Because when you stop caring about being liked, you finally start becoming yourself. There's always going to be noise. The whispers, the criticism, the opinions that never stop coming. They'll tell you what you should do, who you should be, how you should live. But here's the truth. If you keep listening to that noise, you'll never hear your soul speak. You have to learn to build silence inside the chaos, because silence is not the absence of sound. It's the presence of strength. When everyone's talking, the strong man listens. When everyone's doubting, the strong man keeps moving. You can't control what they say. You can't control what they think. But you can control your reaction. And that's where your power lies. Most people lose their peace because they give their emotions to everyone who demands them. They argue with fools. They defend themselves to the blind. They waste energy proving points that don't even matter. But the warrior knows better. He knows his mission. He walks through the noise, calm, focused, unstoppable. You don't need to shout to be powerful. You just need to stand still when the world expects you to break. Let them talk. Let them misunderstand. Because one day the same people who doubted you will whisper your name with respect. And when that day comes, you'll realize peace didn't come from them. It came from you. The reason you suffer isn't because life is cruel, it's because you're clinging too tightly. To people, to outcomes, to control. You want things to go your way. You want everyone to see your worth. You want guarantees. But life doesn't give guarantees, it gives you lessons. Every time you cling to something outside your control, you bleed power. You lose energy trying to fix what's not yours to fix. You can't control who stays. You can't control who betrays you. You can't control what breaks, but you can control how you rise after it. Strong men don't find peace in control. They find peace in surrender. They understand. Storms are not enemies, they're teachers. When the rain falls, weak men complain. Strong men adapt. They don't fight the storm. They become the calm within it. Let go. Let go of needing to be understood. Let go of chasing closure. Let go of every expectation that keeps you chained, because the less you care about how things should be, the more you see them as they are, and that's when growth begins. True strength is not holding on. It's knowing when to release, detach, rise, and watch the world bend to your peace. When you stop reacting, you start leading. When you stop chasing, you start attracting. Most people live in emotional slavery. Every insult breaks them. Every rejection defines them. Every loss destroys them. But indifference is armor. It doesn't mean you don't feel. It means you refuse to be ruled by feelings. They mock you. You smile. They doubt you. You build. They leave. You grow. That's how kings are forged. Not by comfort, but by control. Emotional control. Because when you no longer react to every shadow, the darkness loses power. You become unpredictable, unshakable, free. They can't manipulate what doesn't respond. They can't control what doesn't care. That's why the man who doesn't fear loss cannot be defeated. Indifference is fire. It burns everything fake and leaves only what's real. You stop trying to prove. You stop trying to please. You just become. The less you care about being liked, the more magnetic you become. The less you care about being understood, the more unstoppable you become. People will feel your silence more than your words. Your peace will speak louder than your defense. And that's when you win. Quietly, completely, eternally. Happiness doesn't come from the world approving you. It comes from you approving yourself. You'll realize you never lost your peace, you handed it away. Every time you let someone's words break you, every time you changed yourself to be accepted, every time you stayed silent to avoid judgment, you gave away your crown. Now it's time to take it back. Stop caring about their gossip. Stop caring about their silence. Stop caring about being misunderstood. Start caring about your mission. Start caring about your growth. Start caring about the fire that still burns in your chest, because the truth is, peace isn't found in people. It's found in purpose. The less you care about impressing the crowd, the more you'll impress your creator. The less you care about fitting in, the more you'll stand out. And the less you care about losing, the more you'll win. So walk with your head high. Walk with peace, not pride. Walk with silence, not fear. Because when you stop caring about the wrong things, you finally start living for the right ones, and in that moment, you'll feel it. The freedom, the calm, the power. The less you care, the happier you get. That's not indifference, that's mastery.